Welcome, welcome, welcome. High Confessions 369. It's your girl Celeste here with BV Osai and BV Me Soul. So what's going on, you guys? Y'all ready for tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
ready for
I
tonight.
was
It's a good day.
running a little bit behind schedule, but it's all good. Had to roll me up one to get into these videos. I got like a few videos we can like touch on and react to and go from there. And it's open panel, so if anybody want to jump on the panel, hit the link. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe after the video is done. You feel me? So let's get into it.
The secret entrance is here, inside the H.
I created the Matrix. I've been waiting for you.
That was very, very interesting. Have any of y'all ever been to the Hollywood sign close up or close enough to like see it for real?
Uh, no. I mean, I
No,
went to.
I've never been up to it, close up to it, just like in passing, basically. I really try to stay away from that area. I was trying to look for part one and part two of those videos also. It was like a lot more.
Well,
They say it's a portal,
Oh, okay.
allegedly.
But let me ask you this: when you seen it, because I never seen it like from a distance or in person. Well, I seen it from a distance, but not in person like that. I seen it from the same city. But have you seen it? Okay, so when you seen it, was it thin or was it like thick? Like was it a like a building or was it like just a thin sign, like strips of wood?
It looked it thick to me. But
Mm.
I don't want to say for sure because I didn't like walk up there and touch it or get close enough to really see like the width and the length of it and stuff. On TV and stuff, it looked really thin, like it's just wood up there spelling out the word Hollywood and stuff. But in my mind, I think that is thicker. I think that is like, I think that you can actually walk through those signs.
Like it's a room on the inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it be? I mean, how do they light the sign up? I mean, how they light the sign up? Do they have, you know what I mean? Like I be thinking like that.
I don't know if there's a room inside of the sign, but maybe on the mountain that is perched up or the hill that is perched up on. Like it could be something built within there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Like it could be that could be hiding the main entrance or something like that, where you can walk into a tunnel or something.
Yeah, think about like Mount Rushmore and shit. You see the mountain faces, but there's another part
Right.
that you could
Like
get
it,
like a library.
that's interesting. Because I see that in a lot of different movies, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see the Hollywood sign damn near.
What they call it?
So,
They say it's the halls of Amonte or some shit like that, or something.
mm,
Yeah, but one thing we do know for certain is that in Hollywood there are people being preyed on. There's predators. There's people who money is protecting. It's definitely a connection to the Epstein files in Hollywood. You know, we know that for a fact.
Yeah, and
Right.
think about it like this: all of these people that's at the top, they creating these movies, and and all of these shows. They got all of these little signs and symbolism in them, that alludes to something. Like for instance, Disney, Monsters Incorporated, Adrenochrome. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
we and you could see that's low key what they doing. Like they low key telling you what they doing, but they put it in animation. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
like
They
and
put
they do that in music videos too.
Yeah.
So that tells you like every back in the all them old school movies, they always used to have that old woman in there and say that's the devil's music, and you know what I mean? It was more so the industry that's attached to the music, I believe, that they was talking about. You know what I mean? Like that
I think
by something.
they were talking about the industry and all of that. I mean, the industry, like you said, but also I think they was talking about the shit people was doing. Let's be honest. Back in those days, like Elvis, he was messing with teenage girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was the devil's music. These people used that music to molest these girls.
We gotta be honest. People who people was doing that who wasn't listening to quote unquote the devil's music. The funny thing is the industry is tied to all forms of music. It don't matter if it's gospel, you know what I mean? If it don't matter if it's rock and roll, you know what I mean? They got some of these same people doing the same shit. You know what I mean? These
Yeah,
Right.
doing.
yeah,
Way before music.
like they said, it's this white dude that rap.
It started with
Um,
the hum.
he used to do like hardcore music, but now he do like gospel. I guess he won a Grammy or something about it. Let
What
me just stop. It's somebody you listen to too. It's a. He used to be fat, but he lost weight.
come
He
on,
got a
Jelly
bunch of
Roll?
Jelly
Ruben
Roll.
Stutter.
Nah,
Jelly
Jelly Roll.
Oh,
White dude. Yeah, and they saying that he's not really Christian, but he do gospel music.
it's for the money.
He might have did a gospel song or so. I never really heard him do the straight on gospel music. He be
Right.
talking
He won a Grammy.
his shit mostly be on some country type shit.
I mean, I always known him just for being like a regular rapper that raps about regular stuff. Normal rappers rap about.
That be killing me though, like how a rapper that normally won't do gospel or anything like that will win an award for doing gospel over a gospel artist.
Yeah, Glorilla did that same thing.
Yeah.
But we all know who's in charge of the award shows. Same people in Hollywood.
I was about to
So
think about this. How many people you know what I mean, say the Lord or God when they say the Lord or God. The Lord or God, that could be anybody. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They don't
Especially with the way they use their terminology nowadays.
yeah, they
right.
can praise in anything. You know what I mean? So you
Gotta
gotta
be
be careful with
specific.
these people. Yeah, you gotta be
It's
specific.
like pretty soon people gonna start stopping to talk and stuff. They're gonna just be like, no, I'm gonna just write what I need to say, or because the words they're just
It's coming to the point to where I don't want to hear
conflicting.
it's coming to the point to where I don't want to hear what none of these motherfuckers got. I don't care how good it sounds, especially if it's like, listen to some of the words these people be saying. You know what I mean?
Think about this, bro.
Being dumb as shit. You know what I mean?
Think
Being
about this.
mind state.
Yeah, think about this. This is the weirdness that people possess. We all know that it was a video of R. Kelly, with a young girl where it was pee involved. Like we all know what was going on in that video. But still, people buy his music, listen to it. To me, once I know a person doing some stuff like that, I just disassociate myself with that person. I'm not interested in nothing that come from that
Look,
direction.
you got to think about it deeper than that, though. Think about everybody in these Epstein files. they control a lot of this world. You know what I mean? They control a lot of what people see, a lot of what people hear, and a lot of what people think, and a lot of what people learn. You know what I mean? So if that's
And
the
then all the distractions on top of that.
from them, these motherfuckers be making movies, all that. You know, what's that nigga name? Weinstein. Yeah, that motherfucker made hella movies. You know what I mean? So many that you probably can't. You know, you probably seen hell of them that you don't even realize that he made the shit. We gotta
Well,
get.
Right.
let's be honest. He didn't make the movie. He funded it.
Well, it's paying the nigga. They gonna give that nigga the credit.
Yeah,
You know,
because he flit the bill for it.
they gonna give that nigga the credit. Just like I was talking to somebody, I was like, yeah, that nigga Epstein, that nigga own fucking Bitcoin. That nigga's like, oh, he don't own it. He just funded it. The nigga funded it. He owned the shit, nigga. I don't give a
What
fuck
the
what the
fuck
fuck
they talking about?
the
He
nigga owned.
funded it. That's his shit.
That's his shit. Despite what the fuck you saying.
You said
Whatever
they
he
put
said,
the
that's
money
the dope.
behind it, it's theirs, basically.
I mean, at the end of the day, he can take his money out, and they won't have shit.
Right.
And he can defund it, just like, hey, bro, just like he funded it, he can defund it. Like,
Yeah. You know, and that
Well,
what got me thinking, who fund the government? The people, right? We should be able to defund whatever the fuck we want to defund out this motherfucker.
and we should be able to have, and we don't, not personally, we should be able to order them to go and defund that, or reorganize how they utilizing the funds in that program. That
it's like
should be
it
at
was
the
a big
behest of the American
switch.
people.
It's like you would think the government would work in our favor and stuff since we're funding them and everything like that, but it's
They don't
they're
look.
mainly here for corporations and stuff like that. So if we carry ourselves and think of ourselves as a business, would that change how they treat us? Probably not, because we know what it's really about.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Hey, look,
our
we can't.
relationship to the system is consumer. So they gonna always look at us like consumers.
They're gonna look at it as products too. They're gonna also look at it as product,
Yeah.
also product to them.
The ones that they can control, they ain't gonna a nigga that they can't control, they would never make a product. That's why it's a lot of real niggas broke.
Talking about that's what niggas is product based off of their, you know what I mean, their social
Tell 'em.
security number and all of that shit. They product based off of that.
Yeah, they
You know,
also product based off of how quick they would sell something out.
yeah.
How quick they would compromise their own standards, their own bottom line, just to get a buck.
Like America is a corporation, right? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? We are the thing. We are its collateral. You know what I mean? It's collateral. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're the thing that's making them the money. You know what I mean? But they don't give a fuck about the people. You know what I mean? And people think that they are less than what they actually are to this thing called America. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
think about it like this as well. I agree with what you're saying, but I'm gonna take it a step further and say that not only are they making money off of us, they making money from us. The money you talking about that we give to them in
Yeah.
tax dollars, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money. But it's small, it's one of it's probably like a quarter of what they get off of the American people,
But
because not only do they do that, they do other things to make money off of us.
yeah, and think about this as well. Think about all of the shit that we pay that we shouldn't have to pay at all. Like water, electricity, and shit like that.
Right.
Think about this. Every time you buy something, a portion of that is going to the taxes that goes to the country. So every dollar you spend is getting taxed and going to the country anyway. Every time
Yeah.
you make a purchase.
You know, I can't even really donate to a charity anymore because it's like, what are y'all really doing? All this stuff came out about the Epstein and the children and stuff like that. Where is the money going?
They pocket.
What are we doing?
They
You
keep
know
it-
what I'm saying? Are y'all buying red bottoms and big houses and fast cars?
A
What
lot
are
of
we really doing? Because there's nothing going back into the community really for the children, the young children and the teenagers and stuff. You feel me?
and if you notice, it seems like if you when it comes to schools, the parents get less control of when they could get their kids out of school, like and when they could go inside of the school. The parents
Once your
have less
child is
control.
in that school,
You know what I mean? It's like the
they are
school.
in charge of. They become their kid parent. I was told that
You know, that's why
before. Once your
motherfuckers should
kid
question if
goes
they.
in those walls, they become your kid parent.
I
Um,
just seen a video where this parent was trying to get her kid out of school for an appointment. They said she couldn't get her out.
yeah,
They
see,
got to wait.
that's where, yeah, they are giving the school a little bit too much power to where they can, start making the parent do some shit to where the student, the kid, start feeling like the school is more have more power than the fucking parent.
That's the energy that it gives. That's the energy that it gives. You know what I
Right.
mean? Coming from
Have you
experience.
ever, have your kid ever came home and said, my teacher said, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, we
Like,
shut that shit down. We shut that shit down, but it happened before.
right.
We don't give a fuck about what the teacher says. What about what we say? It overrides what the teacher say. Nigga,
The teacher's not in the household.
teachers are non-factor. You know, a lot of these teachers be weirdos too.
I mean, so many teachers, I think they on the Epstein file because so many, especially in Vegas, are getting put behind bars for touching on our children, for
Well,
messing with our children.
the company Life Touch that was always in charge of getting the kids school pictures and shit. They was in the Epstein files. It's like
Yeah,
they
the
had these
company.
motherfuckers a catalog of kids that they want. And the kids, it was already suspected that the school system had something to do with trafficking. Had ties to it.
See, it's not
Yeah.
necessarily the school system. That's the company that took the yearbook photos, and
It's
it
all
was also that same company was also taking photos at J.C. Penney, and the same thing was happening to where they was I guess sending
So,
pictures to
look,
Epstein.
that's not the
are we
only thing
saying
that
that some
ties
of these
kids
people
missing from
that
school.
take investments,
From, you said what?
are we saying that some of these people that take, okay, so some of these people that take investments from these bigger people that's on the file or on the list or whatever, and then they become on the list because they received an investment from this person, so they're linked,
No,
but they're not necessarily participating in the activities, but they're receiving money and funding it. It's like, you know,
no,
You a part
no,
of the shit then. Like if you funding them, nigga, you a
no.
yeah,
part.
so if you think about it, most of these companies are a bigger company at the top, and then they fund money to these other side companies or whatever, whatever, whatever. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
but what happening in this situation is that they not even going after people who, are connected like that. They going off of people who are strictly mentioned in the Epstein files. But also they're only going out, they supposed to be going after people strictly mentioned in the Epstein emails. So it's like, the people they going after, they directly linked. It's a direct link. That's why they going after them. It's not no third person or fourth person in between. None of that's going on. So, the people need to take accountability.
maybe it should be. Maybe
Look,
it should be the third, the fourth, and the in between people going to.
look, this is what's going on. All of them
I don't know. Like,
shit that's going on is all of them motherfuckers is a part of the shit. The Republicans and the Democrats. And these niggas is Bill Clinton and Hillary went on stand lying. You know what I mean? About that they ain't no shit. You know what I mean? And all of these much as he can because he in the motherfucker like a motherfucker. He in the hella more than anybody.
Right. I would say this. Um,
They all dirty.
Bill Clinton, he
They all,
stopped being president in what year? He stopped being president in like 1998 or something like that, right? All these presidents knew something about what was going on. All of them presidents from from
yeah.
Clinton
They cut from
to
the
Trump.
same cloth. That's what I
No,
say.
they
I was
just
like, they
knew
cut
they
from
was
the
dealing
same
with it.
cloth.
No, I mean they all knew about it. It was
There's a
already in FBI files going. People was reporting. These
have-
Epstein was known. They should have went after him then.
they're gonna try to do as least as possible. That's what they're gonna try to do. Did y'all have y'all seen Aleister Crowley? Y'all seen the little gray alien thingy that he was worshiping too? Yeah, have y'all seen a picture of it before?
Oh no, I haven't.
All right, yeah. But
What picture are you
Epstein, there
referring
was
to?
a
Because
video.
I know I seen a video of them surfacing around Epstein, and it was like a gray, shadowy figure, but it
In
was
the
solid.
background, and it was moving, and it had a big gray alien type head, and it looked like the thing Aleister Crowley depicted in his shit with that he was dealing with. You know what I mean? But yeah, these
Mm.
they be
Okay, hold
psycho.
on 1 second. 1 second. So that suggests that they doing sex magic and
Yeah.
all of that stuff because that's what Aleister Crowley was known for.
Yeah, they did. They already was into that shit. That spirit cooking and all that sex. They do it. They did all of that shit. They was doing all of that. They was doing more too. They was trying to get children abilities to come out through trauma.
Oh, so
So
they can suck up they
no, I'm talking
fear and
about
terror.
no, for they could have physical powers because they say sometimes trauma brings them out.
That is true because you can put somebody into, to where it just
Think of
superhuman kick in. You know what I'm saying? Like
think
certain people get in like tough situations and stuff, and then all of a sudden they don't know how the hell they got out of that situation, but it happened.
think of like Stranger Things where they try to put a bunch of these kids, and they was particularly with this thing that I'm hearing, it was particularly women. That they was doing this with. They might have had men versions of it too, but the one that I heard of, it was with women.
I mean, and most of these weird cult like uh groups of people, it's always they try to take advantage of the woman. They try to put the woman in a subservient position.
You know what I never understood?
And it's
these
children. It's
cult
children.
like
It's
these
children.
cult like these cult like behavior or these giant groups and stuff like that. How are they able to get land? How are they able to get funding? And
The
you know what
government.
I'm saying, from the government and stuff like that. And it's more than just a religion practice. You know
That
what I'm saying?
that tells you that the big wigs, the government, the people that we supposed to trust to run this country is a part of it. All of them people know. They already
Yeah,
know.
the
They sold out.
KKK.
They don't give a fuck about the people anyway. We already know.
The
You know,
KKK is like they call the KKK invisible. They don't wear masks no more because now they in positions of power like police force, Congress.
but
They don't have to wear
it's
masks no more.
it's even deeper than that because
Yeah.
that still play on race identity, and I know that they use that to play games and get people against each other. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
They doing
we
it to all of us.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I don't think so. I
They
think
is.
they doing special things to black people and Hispanic people. I don't know what they doing to white people, but
So
the
it
shit I can see from they doing the black community is not well.
look like they eating white people too. So
Oh yeah. They did say that.
they eating and they a lot of that stuff up in it. A lot of that is white people, up in them files. And the black people, a lot of the stuff that they was doing with black people, they was hunting them And some of the stuff they ain't, but they said that the stuff that the worst stuff that they ain't even came out. The worst half of the files haven't even came out. That's the stuff that they're not trying to push out.
Nigga,
Right, they're trying to ease it out on people.
I've seen a picture of one of the papers from the file. Everything was black except 3 words.
They don't want that motherfucker to get caught.
Nigga, that whole
What was the
page
3 words in the beginning? Shit.
and the, of, and for. No, I mean they wasn't even connected, nigga. They was just 3 random words on the page. And there you go.
It was boom, you did. Look at that.
Y'all ready to jump into this next clip?
Oh yeah.
I just went viral for saying I don't have platonic friends that are women.
Do you have any platonic relationships in your life right now?
With a woman?
Yeah.
No.
Is that by choice?
I'm not about to be around no woman platonically. Listen.
We gotta unpack this, Cam. Why?
Because I'm not about to play them type of games.
Is it self-control?
Call it what you want.
I'm asking.
I saw that. Is there a reason that we're saying platonic? Just out of curiosity.
What's wrong with platonic?
Because I thought it was platonic. Am I wrong or right?
Platonic. Platonic.
You say tomatoes or tomatoes?
Eclectic.
You say
That's what
pecan
or
you say
eclectic.
pecan?
Well, how would you describe your style in one word? That's an adjective.
Can I use a word that I've already used?
Sure, of course.
Eclectic.
Say it again.
Eclectic.
It's eclectic.
Well, the heavy on the N because
There's no N in it.
No. It's my word.
Oh, let's unpack this. Okay, got it. Sure word.
Eclectic.
Spell it for me.
Nclecta.
Okay.
Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Do you want to know what the N stand for?
Niggatry.
Like we over here acting like we all graduated from college
We
with
did.
doctors and
Well,
masters.
we did.
Well,
I guess Cam podcast was canceled or whatever. But the real question is, could people have platonic friendships with the opposite sex? And I believe they can, especially if they haven't crossed that line.
Yeah.
I think they can. I think he was just being honest for himself. He just probably feels like any woman that's around him is got the potential of getting hit. You know what I mean? Getting plugged. You know what I mean? Whatever, terminology they use for it.
Right. At first, I thought he was like word playing with the word platonic and using the word play, saying that he don't play around with women. If he's interested, he interested. But I forget he has a lot of kids, so maybe women are play toys for him.
I'm gonna say this. I hate to be the guy that have to take up for the dude, but I'm gonna say that he a person that's in. He got a lot of money. You know what I mean? He in a high position, so women throw themselves at him. And then on top of that, just trying to be friends with a woman, they might put him up into a situation to where they trying to get some money out of him, blackmail him. You never know what happened. So it's hard for a person with that type of status to just have platonic relationships. Every relationship needs to be understood about what it is.
Right, with the intent. I understand where you're coming from, because you got some people out here faking to be your friends just to get closer to you or somebody in your camp. Yes. You feel me? So I get it.
He's a Heisman winner. This dude got accolades professionally. So he's a wanted type of person. That's why he got all them kids.
Right. That's why he was explaining that, his teammates is his teammates, his co-workers is his co-workers,
So what would your answer be for a regular nigga that's not Cam Newton then? Because,
I would say that some people, just like Cam Newton may be, some people just can't have platonic relationships. The way that they interact with the other sex is just very, it's sex driven. So
promiscuous, or it's their lifestyle.
But me myself personally, I can have a since I can do it. I know it's a lot of men out there that can have platonic relationships with women.
Yeah,
Platonic.
yeah. And at least he know what box he's in. You know what I mean? At least he ain't faking the funk. You know what I mean?
Right. And ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with being honest about yourself. At least you know who you is. You know what I'm saying? Other people just take it the way they take it because it's not what they want you to say, or it's not how they feel you should be out there living.
But
Right.
then
And we
again,
know all.
but
Go
then
ahead,
again,
bro.
point of time when you grown, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna be, you know what I mean? If you grown, you ain't gonna be around a bunch of, you know what I mean, motherfuckers unless you want to be. You know what I mean? Anyway. So, you know, to me, in my you know, outside of work or, you know, whatever you do to get your money, you ain't gotta be around motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's responsible adults. But it's a lot of people who lack self control. They you know, we all know a dude that'll hit anything. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know, I had friends that would want me to take one for the team. I couldn't take it because, you know, I just can't do what I don't want to do. And there's people out there that'll take it for the team.
Right. What
And
do you
just
mean taking it for the team? Because taking it for the team can be like just entertaining the third party or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining
yeah, and that's
the
all it should.
standoffish or what, I don't know what that, you know. It's
Yeah,
not
and I'm
like,
saying
oh, you got to sleep with this girl so we can sleep with her friends type of deal. It's just like entertain this one while we entertain these over here, basically. It's like taking one for the team.
Right, if that's understood. But I'm talking about under the situation to where people is trying to hook you up with that third party. So it's like
Oh, like they
I'm
pushing you
not gonna.
off on them.
Yeah, not like they the whole thing was like a date. Like it's for three
Oh,
people on a
a setup.
date, and they trying to set you up with this person. That's what I'm referring to. It's like if I don't like a person, I don't like a person.
Right. Just because y'all think we might be good together don't necessarily mean I'm attracted to that person.
Yeah, or whatever however they want to put it, or you know, whatever.
Right.
It don't matter what they feel. It's just about the person. Like I'm not
Yeah,
the nigga that'll take one for the team.
I mean,
Like
just
I gotta
because
like a person.
I feel like if there's a third party, you go out with the third party, it should be understood that, you know what I mean, y'all just there to kick it. And if you know, if you like each other, you like. If you're not, you don't. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
people be putting too much pressure on themselves.
Right.
but we all know what taking the one for the team means. So we ain't gotta try to put, you know, semantics on it. We know exactly what that means as adults.
Right. Right. It's like, yeah, we supposed to go home with the two friends over here. We're gonna leave you with the third friend and go from there.
And that's it. That's all it is. You know, we all adults. We know what people do.
Well, in this day and age, people shouldn't be left with anybody. That, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because people predators.
Go
Now.
together, you should lead together. You know
You leave a
what I mean?
motherfucker with somebody, you never know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
If it's worth the
That's
first
what
time,
happened to Tupac.
wait, you're looking at us.
Shit, nigga, that's how Tupac got arrested. Like, he was messing with a girl. He left. Then they tried to mess with the girl, and they forced themselves on the girl. Apparently, you know what I mean. And Tupac got blamed for it because he's the big name.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's get into this next clip.
I'm warning you, you are not the victim. You are the cause of this entire beef. You keep saying my son, King Harris, disrespected your mother and crossed your line. But let me tell you something. If you can't stand people talking about your mother, then don't talk about theirs. You were the first one to post my wife Tiny's private, embarrassing photos online, dragging a woman into the drama and using her as a weapon to humiliate her. You're the one with no limits. King was just protecting his mom and spoke out of anger. You pushed him to it. You disrespected my family first, so don't you dare complain complain when we fire back. You say I can't control my kid, but you can't even follow the basic hip hop rule. Don't go after family. You have no right to talk about raising anyone. And about Razooz, you agreed to the battle face to face, then you ducked it and started lying with old stories. You posted frog emojis, used your mother's pain for sympathy. Everything you do proves you're a coward. Final warning, either get up there and compete with your music or shut the hell up and get out of here. If you keep talking down on my family and playing dirty, I will make you pay. You're not the king of the streets. You're just a coward who picks on women and refuses to face me man to man.
Look, both of these niggas are
Distraction of the week.
yeah, both of these niggas are extra and distraction. And first off, T.I., that wasn't no private photo. That was a public photo. This nigga said it was a private photo.
Nigga, it's not just a photo, nigga. It's a video of it. It's a photo, nigga. That shit everywhere already.
And this nigga
I've
got
seen that
some
fucked
nerve
up
to
body.
talk about you can't handle the heat. Don't stay out the nigga. You was up there. A lady was telling jokes up there when you was trying to do comedy, and you wouldn't let her get her joke off about you at all, sir. You
Right.
kept traveling and raving, blah 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 blah. I play about my own, play about mine. What about some shit
This
you was
nigga's weird.
Man,
Look, bro, this is
sensitive
what happened.
gangsters.
and it
Bro,
was a
look,
woman.
Are emotional gangsters, man.
And
Look,
it
bro,
was a woman.
look, bro, this what happened. He wanted to do a verses with 50 Cent. 50 Cent and his music, for one, they two different things.
That nigga
It's
said he
hard
wanted to
to
do a verse
verse
8
with
years
that.
ago when he asked the nigga.
Right. But like that's one thing. So at the end of the day, 50 Cent didn't want to do it. And you know what he doing right now? He forcing that nigga to rap against him. He forcing him. He's doing everything he can. Got his kids rapping against him. They trying to force this nigga to rap.
I mean,
That's
I heard the song of what's his name, Delani.
That was the best one.
Yeah.
That was the best
That
one.
was the like that boy right there.
It was Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss
But
Jackson.
guess
Yeah.
what? But guess
His,
what?
it was I liked it his, you know.
Yeah, all of them, yeah, they can rap. They can rap. But guess what? The nigga they rapping against don't want to rap with him. So what are they doing? It's weird.
Hey, look, I see that they taking that Kendrick approach, T.I. with the three songs in 3 days or some shit.
Right. It's like
Funny.
I just lost my train of thought. But nah, 50 Cent's out here trying to expose people. He on his exposure tip right now. He trying to get people out.
I don't know what 50 Cent do, but he's a coon. You know what I mean? 50 Cent is a coon. I would not lie, he a coon.
All of them are
But in
All
this
the-
He takes
situation,
you to the candy shop.
but guess what? In this situation, you know what I think? Neither one of them is relevant right now.
All of
So
them
they
are-
trying to find a way to be relevant again. This is both of them planning. They planned this shit.
You want to know one thing I noticed? None of them niggas saying nothing about them files or nothing going on in the world.
Right.
A big distraction.
All of
The
them niggas
distraction.
from what's going on.
Yeah, them niggas getting
Right,
paid.
right.
This is
We're not
reality
falling
TV.
for it. Look, we're
They
not
get
falling
paid
for
for
it.
that
We
shit.
barely listening to T.I. and 50 Cent now anyway.
What made T.I. come out of rapping?
That nigga T.I. been rapping. And guess what?
It's gonna be
T.I.
a rap full of big ass words.
Come
Hey,
back
guess
to
what? T.I.
What?
making money off of these rap niggas. I was just looking at them. All of them making money off of it. They getting their little views. They
Yeah.
making money. It's a money
But-
thing,
but-
nigga.
but
These
see-
niggas just doing this for money.
Before
It's
that,
entertainment.
before that little beef, when he came back, T.I. had a little song that was hot and shit. You know,
Next thing you know, they'll be doing a concert together. It'll be when they come out like the 2000s, it'll be hip hop 2000s or some shit, and it'll be 50 Cent, T.I. They'll throw Buster in there, and some other no names, you know, not no names, but you know,
Some old ass rappers.
some old ass rappers.
this nigga
Because all
T.I.
the young ones leaving this planet and fucking in jail. They need to go ahead and let Tory Lanez out and stop fucking playing with me. You feel
Man,
me?
keep that nigga in jail. The fuck you
Man,
talking about? Let him out. He shot that girl.
stop playing. Stop
That boy
playing.
shot that girl, man. That dude was
I
alcoholic.
know we got our differences on this, but he did not do it.
That nigga shot that girl. What y'all talking about? Don't
Hey,
talk
look, Jay-Z set
the
him up.
law. The law.
Hey,
They
look,
got
You know?
evidence.
Hova set him up
They looked at all the evidence and put him in jail because he did it.
because the nigga owned the fucking department, nigga.
Hey, look,
Man,
this not no
it's a lot of
Cosby situation.
people behind bars that didn't do it. And they know who did it, but they just sitting there just taking the hit. You feel me? It's a lot of
And he's
people
not
in
one of
there
them.
And that
that
nigga
didn't
quiet as a
do
motherfucker
it.
too.
And he did it.
Man,
He did.
wait till you
He
get
one of the
out.
ones that did it. That nigga one of the ones that did it. Look, he went to jail
Look,
and
that
became
big
who he
lip
really
goofy
is, which
He
is a
gonna drop a
criminal.
song called "He Out Now." Watch.
Hey, says, look, he went to jail and started throwing his money around, getting people beat up, all of this stuff, and then somebody stabbed him
That sound like some
because he's doing too much out there. He's really criminal minded. That's just what he about.
Yeah,
He
you
did.
sound like one of them.
Hey, Dick, look at this. Dick. Hey, bro, look. What he did behind behind bars shows that he did the same thing in
Shut
person.
the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Behind bars, he's uncontrollable. So imagine how he'll be free. Keep him in jail.
Man, if he was free, he'd be dropping some fire ass music. That's what he would be doing.
Free my
He'll
nigga
be
Tory
dried
Lanez.
up like all them other niggas.
Free my nigga Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Hey, look, he's still making music behind jails, and it's still garbage. I mean, it ain't garbage. He got some good shit.
Free my nigga
Tory
Tory
Lanez
Lanez.
ain't sorry, but I don't support women beaters and women shooters.
So look. Despite all of that, look. Let's answer this question for me.
But Jay-Z was in the file.
Hey, look,
Shit.
brother, can you answer for
That
this
nigga
question?
didn't do shit.
Honestly? Can you answer this question for me? What if the evidence come out that this nigga was set up the whole time, he didn't do shit? Which the shit is slowly already happening.
Nigga, that nigga
I'm gonna
did it.
need you to come on the channel and be like, man, he was innocent.
Look, he did it. Tory Lanez did it.
Would you retract your statement?
No, she got bullet fragments in her foot.
That bitch lying.
Look, he was shooting at the ground trying to make her dance.
Man, she lying.
Shit, this is hard ass coins on her foot.
I can hear that nigga doing it. I can hear Tory Lanez doing the shit. It just sounds like something he'll do.
Hey, look,
No, it don't. It really don't. It don't sound like nothing he would do.
Look, bro, he's 5'1". He got the Napoleon complex, the little man syndrome. They always overcompensate. He's just an overcompensator.
I don't get that.
He got look, bro. This is what happened. He was trying to fuck on Kendall or Kylie, whichever one of them Jenners. She came out because she was fucking with him, got jealous, got mad,
nigga Tory Lanez
made a problem, and then he got mad because he was trying to hit a better bitch.
Hey, look, free my nigga Tory Lanez.
That part.
Nah, he loves you.
Free my nigga
But
Tory
look,
Lanez.
hey, what happened with T.I. saying us or else? What happened with T.I. saying us or else?
What the fuck
What
is
happened to that T.I.? That's when he did a whole politically minded CD.
I'm
It was
glad
called
he
Us
ain't
or
doing that
Else.
shit. I'm glad he ain't doing that Democratic shit. Vote for Biden again, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck them niggas. Fuck the Republicans. Fuck the Democrats. Fuck all them motherfuckers. I don't see why niggas be voting that. That's ritualistic shit. They voting for these rituals.
Shit, ain't nobody trying to hear T.I. They trying to hear his son.
Man, that nigga's son suck compared to T.I. What y'all talking
Yeah,
about?
that nigga T.I. shit was trash compared to that nigga Domani. Now the other son, yeah. The other son,
this nigga just got pieces. Hey, bro, look, they just got pieces of T.I. flow.
Hey, look, King
T.I.
could
got
have
everything they
said to
got.
himself though. Hey, look, King could
got
have
pieces of that nigga flow. Nigga, that nigga only got a piece of T.I. flow, nigga. That nigga, he imitating the little piece that he could.
That nigga gonna be better than T.I. if he keep it up. That nigga gonna be better than T.I.
I believe it.
I ain't gonna stop that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna knock that. You know, I can't disagree with that. Tom, you can tell. You can't tell what Tom could do. Yeah, you can't tell what Tom could do, so I ain't gonna say that. You know, I ain't gonna say he won't be better than T.I. But currently he's not.
Every time I hear a nigga song from that nigga, it get better.
And currently he's not better than T.I.
He might not be, because T.I. been doing it. That nigga's a legend.
He not better than T.I. He not better than Young Dro. He not better than I-20. He not better than
Young Dro is debatable.
He not better than Alpha Omega.
That nigga, all that shit. Nigga, Young Dro is debatable. Alpha Omega.
Yeah, them other two niggas sorry. I-20, sorry, that nigga ain't got shit to do with
I-20 on Pimp Pride and shit now.
No, I just
I
he
don't know
used
why
to
you
be on
saying
that
some
shit.
random nigga then. You was just saying some
No,
random rapper.
I
I-20
thought
keep
that
the
nigga was
club
on
on
that
smash.
shit.
Nigga, didn't that nigga say something like that? I-20 keep the club on smash.
Nah, but for real though, T.I.,
I-20 was cold though back in the Disturb the Peace days.
I mean, but let's be real. T.I. is not better than 50 Cent.
I mean, I liked that Rubber Band song. What was it called?
T.I.
Rubber
is
Band
good.
Man,
Look,
wild as a Taliban.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you can compare them niggas, and I ain't gonna sit here and force myself to compare and pick which nigga is better because
Right.
that's what they want you to do. That's what Jadakiss was trying to say. They make niggas try to choose which this or that. It's subjective.
Right. And they both got some decent ass songs.
Yeah, they two different type of songs though. T.I. songs is about a nigga who got money.
No, it's not. Not all of them.
Most of them.
Look.
50 Cent is
Like
about
a
like,
Hustler song.
Look, you got to go back to his trap music. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite CDs for T.I.
Oh, when he first
yeah,
got
that was
out.
hard. Yeah, that was good. I liked that CD.
That shit
That's a
was
classic.
cold to me. Every damn song was cold to me on that shit.
But okay, compare that to Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get Rich or Die Trying was cold too.
I mean, but 50
But
Cent,
it's
he
different energy.
also got those TV shows under his belt and those movies too. T.I.
Look,
got
T.I.
movies too.
But
So,
look, 50 Cent is a billionaire. He got $1 billion worth of intellectual property. He's a billionaire. He is bit is Z. Why would he write some raps that ain't gonna even pay him no money? I don't think the nigga got time to do it. I know the nigga gonna end up doing it, but
what you think is gonna happen when you diss a rapper? Whether it be meme or what the fuck you think gonna happen? Niggas is gonna write a song about your ass. And people was gonna expect you to do something because you are what? A fucking rapper, and you came out with what? How to fucking rob. That's how you
hey, look,
came
bro,
out.
look.
Niggas
T.I.
know
he
you
found,
on that shit before. You did that
hey,
shit to
bro,
John. Nigga, you was on that shit.
yo, you
hey, bro,
guys,
look at this. Bro, look at this.
a picture just surfaced about Jim Carrey not looking the same.
That nigga look totally different. I seen that shit. That don't look like Jim Carrey. That look like him, Harry.
Nigga, that's what you call time. He's aging.
That's not him.
He look younger.
I just
Hold on,
seen
let me see the picture again.
I just seen a picture of him with
Yeah,
his
he look younger. His hairline is pushed back further.
That's a different nigga. It's the
His
man.
eyes are like wider.
The
It
nigga
ain't
60
even the
years
same
old.
smile. It look like he got Botox in his cheeks.
That's a
It
different
ain't even
nigga.
the same.
Hey, don't the nigga look like Johnny Bravo a little bit?
He
Yeah,
is
like,
60 years old. 60
dog?
something years
no,
old.
that picture look younger.
This nigga don't even know it. Hey, he assumed.
Look,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is this: he's an old man. Of course, he ain't gonna look the same as he did 20 years ago.
You gotta look at the picture.
No,
I seen a video.
it's Jim Carrey.
I seen a video of the shit.
Nigga, did y'all see that nigga Martin?
Martin look like he back at it.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin, he look like he regular Martin again.
But he don't
Oh,
look
he
good
getting
either.
back.
He lost that weight.
Oh, I have to see after he do a stand up or something.
Yeah, they had some sort of. And look, as long as that nigga don't start wearing that hot ass leather again.
Right, he
Look like he
look
was wearing
younger
a jumpsuit though. That nigga always wearing a jumpsuit every time I see him, a long ass jumpsuit.
now. Yeah.
That nigga with that hot ass leather. You know, that's what caused him to have that stroke the last time.
That's it.
So they
leather,
say
that's it.
allegedly.
Nothing else.
That ooh wee. Well, he said it was that ooh
Ooh-wee. That nigga did say that shit. That shit had him somewhere else. He said that was the best sleep he ever had.
Yeah, that nigga funny though.
He said that was the best sleep he ever fucking had.
That nigga
Yeah.
not that funny though. Out of the top 10 comedians, he probably the 10th.
Really?
Yeah, I'll say he probably top 5. If you go in the 90s, he probably top 3.
I know Bernie Mac is up there. Eddie is up there for me.
Cedric the Entertainer. Steve Harvey.
That nigga Cedric the
Hughley.
Entertainer. Nigga, no. That nigga Cedric the Entertainer like top 10.
He top 10.
top
He a
5.
king of comedy. What you talking about?
He top 10. That don't
Oh,
mean
I remember y'all used to love Dave Chappelle.
Nigga, they got Robin Harris. Remember that nigga?
That yeah, he was good. But I'm talking about like king of comedy.
Man.
That nigga had one stand-up comedy that you remember, nigga, the king of comedy. That's it. What other
No, he
stand-up
had
you
another
remember
one
from
too.
that nigga?
He had about three. He had about 3 good ones.
Hey, look, for what I'm hearing, that nigga be stealing jokes and shit.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. He checked that nigga Cat Williams.
What
for
about
that.
the
Cat Williams
Wayne?
lied.
What about
Cat
the
Williams not
Wayne?
funny
What
as
about
that.
Damon Wayans?
Cat Williams funny, nigga. He's a
Damon
Damon.
What
Wayans is funny.
about Damon Wayans?
I like Sean Wayne. I like Sean. Sean is my favorite Wayne.
But look, this is the real. They funny, but they not good comedians. It's only one of them that's like a top tier comedian. I think that is Damon.
That's Sean.
Or Marlon? What about Marlon? Don't forget about Marlon.
That nigga
I
Marlon.
fuck
No.
with Marlon. Marlon good, but he's just not the funniest one of them.
He's probably the best when it comes to the
Movies,
how he portrayed comedy on the movies and shit.
how he write movies, because this
Oh,
is
y'all
what he
remember
write all his
Blakeman?
own movies.
But you gotta look up some of Sean stand-up.
Who?
Sean Wayne.
What about Tommy Davidson?
I like Tommy
That
Davis.
is garbage.
I like Tommy Davidson. I fuck with that
Nigga,
nigga.
get the fuck out of here. Tommy Davidson?
That nigga cold.
Yeah.
That nigga suck, my nigga.
He's talented. He's talented, and he's a respectful dude.
What about Bill Bellamy?
He's a real humble dude.
Yeah, I fuck with how to be a player.
I like Bill Bellamy. That you gotta go research. You gotta go re-research that nigga Tommy Davidson. That nigga.
Nigga, I seen one of his specials. He did a dumbass joke where he was just doing a bunch of fucking voices. It's annoying.
What about Bruce Bruce?
Who? Bruce.
Bruce Bruce.
Not funny.
Bruce cool. Bruce cool.
Not funny.
Lavelle Crawford. That nigga different though. I like Lavelle
Oh,
Crawford.
Lavelle Crawford.
Lavelle Crawford funny as a motherfucker.
I mean, I wonder how a comedian off would go, like a versus. Like you take like an old school comedian with like Nate Jackson versus you know.
Who the fuck is Nate Jackson?
He's a new comedian. Like you got new comedians that do like crowd work and stuff like that.
Oh, Nina know who Nate Jackson is. She fuck with him. He be doing crowd work.
Oh, never mind. Hey, bro, you know who? It's a nigga from Roast Me. His name. He be doing comedy with Boo Capone. Boo Capone is funny. And Craig,
well, you know, my sister, she had brought Boo Capone out here in Vegas. She had introduced him and shit out here a while back when he had a comedy show out here.
What do y'all think about Corey?
Nobody thinks about Corey. Corey in the house? Corey
Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb. I mean, he's going through some shit right now, ain't he?
Desmond, do you ain't hear what he was going through?
What are you
with that Anton Daniels guy?
There's two things. You know, and that Anton Daniels thing is the insignificant third. Because that dude, because
and then
right after that,
he had mushed the female in the face or something like that.
That video came. He punched her. It looked like he punched her. But that video came out right after that Anton Daniels shit. Like the day after that shit came out. And then some other shit is they got some weird, him saying some weird shit. You know what I mean? Some weird shit that you know what I mean about underage females. You know what I mean? He said some weird shit about that. So niggas ain't fucking with him like that.
I mean, a nigga a comedian, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He was telling an account. He wasn't telling a joke. He was telling it was an interview. I don't know. It was on his podcast or some shit. He was talking.
Oh, the 5150 show?
Yeah.
Nigga, that's a comedy show, so he's trying to do something that's funny. People just got weird senses of humor.
What about Eddie Griffin, you guys? What about Eddie Griffin? He's a good comedian.
Look, look. I usually like
Griffin is good.
Look, I usually like Corey Holcomb too, but the shit you got to look at the shit he heard said. It was weird. You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
yeah. Okay, look, I'm gonna take your word for
You
it.
gotta look at it. It make me take
I
a
ain't
step
gonna go
back.
search for it, but I agree. I'm gonna take your word for it. You got a good judgment on that shit. If he
But
said something weird about kids, that's weird.
yeah, it was just it was weird. I'll send you see if I can find the video and send that y'all later. You know what I
Right,
mean?
because I ain't heard nothing about no kids or anything like that.
It's
So
weird. It's weird for me to try to describe what what the video is about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but I will say this too. Did his hand touch her face? Like, what happened with the punch?
I don't know. It was grainy video from what I could tell, but it looked like he was
it
got
looked
into
like a munch,
it looked like
like
he
an
punched it,
open
and
hand
another dude.
munch.
It looked to me
Okay,
it
let me
looked
ask
like
this
he
question.
punched like a nigga, and then
Okay,
it
let me
looked
ask this
like,
question.
and then it looked like another nigga got into it with him after that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let me ask you this. What did she do?
I don't know.
She didn't
Getting
do
all up
anything
in
for
his
the punch.
face and stuff.
I don't really know. You know, I ain't keep up too much with it. I just seen the video.
Like,
Like
I
there,
ain't gonna lie.
the three sides to the story: his, hers, and the truth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm just asking questions.
He said he was set up. He said, "You got me. I was set up." You know what I mean?
That
But
nigga, so
but
he
this is
played
one
that
of the
bitch. That
girls
nigga did
that's known for setting up these
it.
dudes in the industry.
yeah,
He shouldn't have did it.
but even after that, I was like, okay, I maybe. But then it's just that last thing that I was saying that I gotta show you it. That shit just made me question some shit. I was like, okay.
I mean, the nigga's not funny like that to where I look for his comedy. He's not.
What about Mike Epps?
I fuck with Mike. Oh yeah, you said Eddie Griffin too, though, right?
Yep.
Eddie Griffin is legendary. I fuck with Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put Eddie Griffin top 10.
Yeah. He in my top 5.
That nigga, one of his Foolish is a movie is that one of my favorite. Well,
Oh yeah, the one
underrated.
he did with
comedy.
Master P.
Yeah, underrated black comedy. And his
See,
acting.
and when I say top 10, I'm not putting them in my top 10.
That's
My
in general.
personal top 10. I like Chris Farley. I like him funny. He's a white
Oh,
funny
you
dude. I
like
like
Chris
Farley.
Rock?
Yeah, I like Chris Rock, but he's not in my top 20.
Right. He's not there. I think I liked him when he was like in New Jack City and stuff like that.
Hey, look,
like
I
when he was
like
a
Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
I like Everybody Hates Chris. That was a good show.
Look, Chris Rock, he is funny, but he a coon. When he did that good hair shit, that's when I was like, the fuck is this nigga doing? Who is he selling it to? It's not for niggas. This is for white people to
So what do y'all
understand.
think
Like,
about
what
Key
is
and
this shit
Peele
about?
then?
Who?
Key and
Key and
Peele.
Peele funny as fuck, man. They funny.
Even though they do the same shit, they pander to white people.
Nigga, they have black and have white. They don't just pander to white people. I seen some shit that was strictly some shit that niggas would laugh at on their shit before.
But we got to realize there's different comedy. There's like dark comedy and
Look, I seen this one thing. It was like I don't know if they was doing something like it was something like the Chappelle Show, and then it was this one segment. It looked like they was just talking shit about black people to white audience.
do y'all think the Chappelle Show was the closest thing to In Living Color?
No.
The Chappelle Show was its own thing to me, low key.
Yeah, Chappelle Show was amazing.
That thing was
But
his own
Living
thing.
Color, I fuck with Living Color better because the Living
Color
Color had more characters.
And Living Color was its own thing it too. But let me
It
think.
created more stars.
Let me think. They did do.
They would never be able to recreate an In Living Color.
No, they trying to do that now. They trying to redo a Living Color, I think.
I feel Dave Chappelle.
What they gonna call it? Back to Black and White?
In Living Color?
I feel like the Dave Chappelle shit was like more controversial.
Mm.
But that just be. But I was young when In Living Color came out, so I don't really know if I really fully understood the time we was in versus the shit that they was doing. So I can't.
There was controversial stuff on there too.
I know because with gay shit back then that was a big thing.
Look, this is what they said. They said that In Living Color, I've seen a video on it. They said In Living Color is one of the reasons why the NFL do the Super Bowl.
The halftime show.
Yeah, the halftime show.
What about Joy Behar? White people love to say that show came out before. I may be confusing the show. But
Yeah,
you
I don't
know,
know who Joe Behart is.
it was this white woman with red hair. Y'all may be having the wrong name, but they used to do similar
You
shit.
mean Reba?
Who?
Roseanne?
No, he ain't talking
No.
about Reba. Talking about Catherine.
Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett or some shit. Carol Burnett.
Oh, Carol Burnett.
Nigga, that
Yeah.
bitch ain't got red hair.
That bitch got red hair, nigga.
No, she
Is
don't.
it Sandy hair?
Sandy is the same shit as
Bitch
red.
bitch got brown hair and she wear a gray wig, nigga. That was Medea before fucking Medea.
Oh, you talking about Mama's House?
Yeah, that's Carol Burnett.
Oh yeah, I used to love watching Mama House
Look at
because
the
I be
Carol
like,
Burnett
man,
show. Have you ever seen the Carol Burnett show?
Yeah, the bitch didn't have red hair.
The bitch had a bunch
Yeah.
of
What you
hair
was talking
colors.
about?
She had pink.
y'all
One
cannot
of
be
them was
on
red.
here discussing hair because they wore mini wigs.
Yeah, so I'm not wrong, nigga.
You talking
not
about
wrong.
Kathy
Y'all
Griffin,
both
nigga?
can be right.
Nigga, you talking
No,
about
I ain't
Kathy
talking
Griffin?
about goddamn. Look, I don't know what
She
the
got
fuck
red
Kathy
hair.
Griffin ever. I don't know what the fuck this bitch now did. All this bitch do is talk and host shit. I don't know what the fuck she now
Oh,
did. Now.
y'all used
She a
to
comedian.
like the Andy Griffin show, huh? Andy Griffin and Mr. Ed, the talking
Yeah,
horse.
Eddie Griffin was when the nigga was whistling.
Yeah, I used to like that
There
skinny
we go.
ass cop, the skinny old cop. I used to like him. What was his name? Barney.
Barney?
Fight. Barney Fife.
Nigga, you know what show I wanted to watch, but I never really seen it, but I seen clips of it? Gilligan's Island.
I wonder what island they were on.
Gilligan's Island.
Hey.
It was on Gilligan's Island.
Really? Was it?
It was an undiscovered island and it had Gilligan on it.
Oh yeah, in the middle of nowhere, huh? They got
was
lost
stranded.
off of the Bermuda Triangle, huh?
I don't know about that. I know they got shipwrecked or some shit on the island.
Going over the Bermuda Triangle.
A lot of people on that fucking boat died. They was just lucky to survive.
What about the Love Boat?
Yeah, I heard about it. I never even seen it.
I never really seen it. I just heard the song. I never really seen it.
Yeah, niggas turned on that shit and went to sleep or something. You know what
That
I'm
shit
saying?
was garbage, nigga. That's why
fuck with them.
niggas in our household didn't watch that shit. My mama didn't watch that shit. That shit was garbage.
Niggas
That
on all in the family and shit.
Hey, but my auntie did watch MASH.
Man,
Oh yeah, and Coach.
Coach, that's the fucking show. Maybe not MASH.
He watched both of them motherfuckers, I think.
In the heat of the night.
Oh yeah, in the heat of the night, the first Law and Order.
Yeah, that shit was good.
Yeah,
I mean, they song is like catchy, just like Law and Order. It's crazy.
Hey,
But man, how come they haven't made no good high school movie like Coach Carter or fucking Lean on Me or something like that? They need to do one of those.
You talking about
a feel good movie?
The type of movie that they've been making I'm tired of them type of fucking movies.
Oh, you talking about like a Lean on Me?
Them hood basketball movies, nigga.
Yeah, we do need a hood basketball movie, nigga.
You know what the best one was? Sunset Park was the best one.
Sunset Park.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
It's time to get live. It's time to represent. When I step up,
Nigga, they don't do good movies like that. Nigga, if they don't do one of those, they
remember
need to
the
do a
Titans
movie
was
like Air
good.
Bud, my nigga.
Oh yeah, that
Remember the Titans was good. Rudy.
Rudy was it? I don't think Rudy was that good. They just forced everybody to fucking watch that shit in school.
Here, aspire to be like Rudy.
The shit
I
was
swear, everybody wanted to go to Notre Dame.
Nigga, Notre Dame always seemed racist to me. I wanted to go to Duke. Grant Hill.
Yeah. Me, I wanted to go to like either Spelman or Connecticut.
You wanted to go to two whitest places on the world. No, I'm playing. I'm just joking. Yeah, but Ti he forcing this nigga to rap, and now niggas got that nigga 50 Cent on a countdown and shit. Like that
They
nigga
say
gonna be
you should
forced
get
back.
the unit back together. You should get the
Be
unit.
like, if you scared,
don't
go
want to
to
rap with
church.
him. Them niggas don't want to rap with 50. Yeah, yo,
I mean, what they gonna rap about? What are both of them gonna rap about? Are they just gonna go verse for verse with their old ass songs?
That's what verses would have been, but now they listen.
all of them
This
niggas.
nigga 50 gonna have to at least do a 6-minute song, my nigga. This nigga Ti got about 12 minutes of music on this nigga right now.
Nigga, 50 should make a documentary about that nigga and his old accusations. That's what the nigga should
But
do.
if 50 is anything like he was, like when he was eating up Ja Rule, then this shit gonna be funny.
I just know is this a distraction for what 50 and Jay-Z got going on? Because 50 is into it with a lot of people, I guess now.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He's a fucking pro.
You said what?
I mean, he a cancer, so I support cancers, So
I ain't gonna lie.
oh well.
People like this. People
We'll
like this.
wait and see.
They like this. 50 Cent tearing down black men for making documentaries about them and snitching on them and this and that. Niggas, some of these niggas need to get snitched
I
on.
mean, shit. You would rather 50 Cent make it or somebody else, like from some other race or whatever, make it? Like, what's the deal? It was gonna get made regardless.
You're talking about them black people that they was talking about was tearing down black people them damn selves. Fuck them. Fuck Puff Daddy.
Guess what?
They're
Hey, guess
another
what?
Tyra Banks. You know
Guess
what I'm saying?
Them other niggas still gonna make that money off of that nigga Diddy, just like 50 did.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish I could make some money off of that shit. I would have did too. But them, you don't fuck with powerful people like that. That nigga gonna get out of jail soon.
But look, they say 50 don't say shit about the white people. But look, they don't say shit about them white motherfuckers either. When the white people make a documentary about them black niggas, they don't say shit about them
exactly. I know that black people, we get on here, we expose our dirty laundry, we expose each other and stuff like that. You barely hear the other races, ethnicities expose their other halves.
Look at
or their dirty laundry.
that Epstein shit.
They do it too.
I mean, they only trying to cover it up now. They just doing,
Yeah.
They in defense mode right now, trying to cover up the shit so it won't get out too much, so they can save some of the people. You feel me? But at the end of the day,
everybody that's that was forced for the shit, they calling them a snitch and a traitor. You know what I mean? Like that Republican that wanted and pushed for the Epstein files to get pushed out. They see him as a fucking traitor.
And the crazy thing about it is people don't realize that they're gonna follow the money. They're gonna follow the paper trail. So
Man,
if you link, you link at the end of the day.
You know who I want to run for president? It's a Democrat. I want Senator Kelly to run for president. He's the bald-headed white dude, look like Professor X. He was like an astronaut. That nigga was an astronaut and all that shit.
Oh, so he was
part of the fake shit.
He was a part of the fake shit. You can't trust him. He's a part of NASA. You can't trust that nigga.
Yeah, I like him.
You can't trust that motherfucker. I don't like none of these motherfuckers.
I mean, we need to get like a woman in office, maybe. Maybe we can clean this shit up because obviously it ain't getting done.
Hillary Clinton.
Look, we don't give a fuck. We're gonna air out all the shit and then we're gonna clean it up because that's what women do. We come up and we fix people's messes.
This shit don't need to get cleaned up. It need to get blew up. That's what the fuck need to happen. This shit need to get blew up and something else need to get created in its place with a whole new, a whole new thing. You know what I mean? Because they got too much bullshit and curses and dirty magic on this shit. All this paperwork and dirty shit. All this shit need to be taken like.
Yeah, and while they in the process of tearing stuff up and shit, make sure you hit the energy company. Make sure they give us our money back. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead and wipe out all the credit card debt. Go ahead and wipe that out because that's obsolete. We ain't even fucking with that.
Why is
Wipe
we
out student
working for
loans.
these evil motherfuckers? Like that's what the fuck I'm saying. Why are we working and paying for these evil motherfuckers to keep doing evil shit?
Because them evil people are controlled of
Yeah, but
all
they
the
don't
evil
got as much
of
control
everything.
as we think they do. You know, there's more of us than them. People
Yeah,
always
yeah, but I'm just talking about that's why they're doing it because they're in a position where they can take advantage of it.
and mend the
But
mind
I'm gonna ask this question:
bullshit.
how many people would do the right thing if they was in that position? Not a lot of people.
There's some people out there
Mm.
saying that, you know, and a lot of them is from that, you know, quote unquote Zionist community, you know, saying that Jeffrey Epstein is cool. They low key trying to belittle what he did. Talking about he's cool.
All right, he's a
All
fucking
because he is a so-called allegedly a spy or whatever.
rapist,
So he was
murderer.
planned to do it.
Yeah, he was trying to do that for them people. We know where this nigga came from. He came from Israel.
He was a racist,
People want to pretend like he
raping
don't come from that
weirdo.
motherfucker. Them motherfuckers.
Raping weirdo. He was a graper. You know what I mean? So it was just it's nothing I can. You see this picture of that man's mouth? That man's mouth is hideous.
I said that nigga was a reptilian. There was one girl said that nigga turned into a reptilian before.
Yeah, that man's mouth is just weird.
And it
And
makes
she
sense.
would know.
He built like a fucking lizard nigga. Right?
Nigga had like jagged teeth. But you know it's like 3 minutes missing of when he of before he died. Like it's like 3 to 4 minutes missing.
Because he ain't dead.
No, because somebody killed him in that cell.
No, that nigga ain't dead.
That nigga dead.
That nigga
You know what? From a person that been in a cell and stuff, like, and especially if you in there by yourself, like, you really ain't got stuff in there like that to be hurting yourself.
Right, they said this nigga used belts or some shit. It's like, damn, they get that nigga a belt? I ain't know they get niggas belts.
Especially if you high profile and they watching you and stuff like that. Like, come on now. You know, it's a show. Where did I watch that show at? I think it was on Netflix. I think I brought it up last time, where they was taking these big time serial killers and you know, serial offenses and stuff like that, and putting them in a secret prison and doing these experiments on them, and scientists was trying to get into their head to figure out how to control them and, you know, use them to do certain stuff for them.
Hey, but guess what? Guess what?
Allegedly.
Candace Owens claimed to find a link between serial killers and the government. You know what I mean?
Fuck Candace Owens.
A lot of these motherfuckers come from
What? What made you just say that out the blue?
I mean, he bringing up this weird comb.
Yeah.
It's like he's a comb. Like, you know, my thing is when people, you could tell somebody got like a mental dysfunction. Why believe what they say? It's like there people who got dysfunctions. You black and you don't go for black for things that help you being black. But you know what I mean? It's just weird. Your politics not even for black people, so it's just weird.
You gotta look at the shit that she been on. You know what I mean?
No, I just ain't going with a person like that.
You know what I mean? Because outside of that, you give it time to this political system we got. This political system is trash. It don't need to be fixed. It needs to be torn apart.
I mean, shit, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
People keep on trying to hold on to the shit. You know what I mean? People say, "Oh, it's Democrat, oh, it's Republican." No, it's both of these motherfuckers. All of the motherfuckers is involved in this shit, and they let
everybody had their hand in the pot trying to fix something, and they made it worse. So now they need to just. I don't know.
Nobody's saying nothing about these niggas giving all this money to, and it's every president that was ever in office giving all this fucking aid to fucking Israel for what? Especially these niggas now. The American people struggling. These niggas keep giving money to these dirty killers. Them niggas ain't nothing but some killers. That's all they is. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They ain't benefiting nobody. and they cause all these incidents that all these incidents that's been happening over the last 50 years has been caused by these niggas.
Yeah, and America too, because they utilize America's, you
Yeah.
know,
Caused by these niggas and America dumbasses following these dummies.
you know, soldiers just can do what they told to do.
I mean, if you just killing innocent people, I don't think that's soldiering. I think that's just mass murderer terrorist.
I mean, but we can't forget about what builds civilizations. You know, war is a part of nation building.
That's what they got us programmed to believe before we could get used to seeing the shit like that. No, these niggas are just trying to take everything. These
I
niggas
mean,
trying to take every fucking thing.
yeah, because we in a war for resources. The more resources we accumulate, the better.
This ain't everyday shit. This God shit. This God shit. Y'all fighting over God shit.
Right.
Y'all ain't get no favor with God, you bitch ass niggas. That's why they playing with the devil. That's why they
God gave us dominion over every animal and everything on this planet.
not these motherfuckers. These niggas ain't from God. That way people gotta understand. These people ain't from God. They from something else.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to holler. My phone dying.
Right, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna close out. Y'all got any closing remarks or anything?
Like and subscribe.
You know, peace, love, and light. You know what I mean? Like the blunt. You know.
That part.
All right, then.
Until next time, you guys, stay up and stay high.
Oh,